Hey guys, how are you doing? We recently got the Quicksand Vortex banner, and with that we got Beeswax and Chiave. Now I really want to show you guys if Chiave is worth building or not. Chiave is a 5-star Vanguard. He's meant to be placed early in the map so he can regenerate DP. Many people compare him to Texas, and many people say he's the worst Texas. Now I really try to show you guys if this is true or not. Chiave has two really interesting base skills, which are inspiration. When stationed at the synthesis station and producing elite materials, recipes which consume 4 mood will have -1 mood consumed. Now this is just if you want to produce something in the workshop which costs 4 mood, it only costs 3 now, which is quite nice to have. And the second one is DIY devices. When stationed at the synthesis station and producing device type elite materials, increase the rate of byproducts by 90%. And this is a nice skill to have in the base, so if you want to craft some devices, this will help you and gives you a higher chance to get byproducts. He has a really unique talent which many people say it's completely useless. Technical expertise. When deployed, all 1-star operatives redeployment time -75%. Additionally, for every 1-star operative deployed, self-attack and defense +11. Now in my opinion, I don't think it's 100% useless, but there's a really limited amount of situations where you can actually profit from this. Also, you can use your castle as a fast redeploy, but this is ultra budget version of a fast redeploy unit. So in the most situations, you can't really get anything from it. He has a really boring first skill, which is Assault Order Type Y. This is the exact first skill that also Texas has. On M3, immediately obtains 12 cost. It is completely what it says. You place him down, you wait a few seconds and he regenerates 12 TP. Now this is not bad at all, but there's so many better Vanguards out there who do way more that the first skill is just completely useless and I would never use it over the second skill. His second skill is the reason why many people said he's the worst Texas. Now his second skill is Flame Stripping on M3. Immediately obtains 13 cost, deal 350% magical damage to all nearby enemies and inflicts -20% magic resistance to them for 8 seconds. And that is the reason why many people compare him to Texas. He does exactly the same like Texas does, only he deals a little bit more damage and inflicts a debuff, but he doesn't stun. Now the question is, what do you prefer, having a debuff or having a stun? And in my situation, I really prefer to have a stun over a debuff there. And one thing I really have to address is, have you seen this beautiful skill animation? I think they went all in on that one and I really have to credit them because this looks really beautiful. Now let's take a look at the stats and we see he has 1824 HP, 522 attack which goes up by 70, also 342 defense. Beside his attacks, his stats aren't that great. His HP is low and also his defense. Now the question is, can he really outshine another Vanguard beside the 4 stars and the 3 stars Vanguards? And in my opinion, no, he can't outshine any other Vanguard. And also think about his second skill. He has an inbuilt debuff, which could be nice. But in the beginning, you place a Vanguard down to have a DP regeneration. You don't really have other units on the field yet, so you can't really profit from the debuff itself. In a tier list, I would give him an A-. He's not that bad as a Vanguard. He's definitely better than the 4 stars and 3 stars Vanguards out there. But overall, if you have a decision between Texas and Chiave, I would recommend you going with Texas, should be the better option in the most situations. And the last thing to say about him, the voice actor is Wataru Hatano, which is actually a really experienced voice actor. For example, he voice acted in Fairy Tail Geshel, in Boku no Hero, Shinso Hitoshi, in Dance with the Devils Tachibana Lindo, in One Punch Man, Metal Bat, and also in Netoge no Yome wa Onako ya Naito Ometa, Gyoshin Kyo, which were quite some famous role. And he also has a really cool E2 art, and I really think it synergizes really well with the second skill animation, which they have done really well. And that's everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any other questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below. Now, have a nice one. Bye bye, Sanemesa. Have a good one. See ya.